Today we're putting two of Wilson's most talked about rackets head to head. The Endure and the Endure LS. I've got player reactions, Steve's thoughts and a surprise challenge for him that he definitely wasn't expecting. So let's get into it. We tested these rackets on the same day as the 4 bargain rackets in the previous video, and what I'm going to show you today is a mix of my studio filming of the rackets and the on-court reactions from the players and also Steve's thoughts. So let's begin with the rackets, and first up is the Wilson Endure. This is the more solid, more stable option in the family, and it's packed with features that actually make a difference on court. Feature number 1, it's got a raw carbon face. This gives you a crisp, connected feel on every shot. Volleys will feel planted, blocks feel controlled, and you get that premium sense of knowing exactly where the ball is going. It also has what's called exact touch textured surface. This adds grip onto the ball, helping you shape shots and spin and control direction without needing a huge swing. It's got dual density foam core, and that means it's soft when you need touch, it's firm when you need power, it adapts to the pace of the ball. So defending feels cushioned and attacking feels solid. It has a Y-beam throat design that gives you more stability, easier maneuverability. The racket doesn't wobble when you're under pressure. It's got a rounded frame shape, so that gives you a bigger, more forgiving sweet spot. You get fewer mishits, you get more consistency, especially when you're stretched. It also has an extended handle, which is perfect for two-handed backhands and gives you more stability when resetting the point. It also is like a medium-high balance, and that gives you natural power on volleys and overheads without making the racket feel heavy. It's got reinforced construction. It's built to last, so if you're one of those players that hits the glass all the time, or you're a wall scraper, this thing can take it. So who's it for? The Endure is for the player who wants stability, confidence, and a racket that feels like a proper weapon. Intermediates, improving players, and anyone who likes a bit of weight behind the ball will love this. What you gain is power, stability, confidence, and a premium feel. However, what you trade off with this racket is it's not the fastest racket in the world, so if you want pure speed, the LS is the one you should be looking at. So let's just take a look at the Endure LS. It's the lighter, faster, more maneuverable sibling. It's lightweight, 355 grams, which basically gives it like faster reactions at the net, quicker changes of direction, and less arm fatigue in long matches. It's got a round shape as well with a neutral balance, so it's super predictable and super forgiving. It's ideal for defensive players and intermediates. It has a carbon and fibre face, which gives you a softer, more comfortable feel. It's great for touch shots, chiquitas and resets. It has a controlled focus foam core, which means it's got a cushion contact, there's less vibration, and there's just more comfort for players who don't want a harsh feel. It's a raw carbon texture, which helps you add spin and control, and you can control direction even at lower swing speeds. It's got a double Y-beam throat, so it cuts through the air quickly, making the racket feel lively and responsive. It's also got the extended handle, which is great for two-handed backhands and stability. And it has a huge sweet spot. So the off-centre hits still land safely. It's brilliant for consistency. So who is this racket for? I would say it's for players who want speed, comfort and manoeuvrability. If you're an intermediate or a defensive player or someone who likes a lighter feel, this is the one that will honestly feel very natural to you. What you gain with this one is speed, comfort, forgiveness and ease of use. And what you trade off with this one is you lose a bit of the power and authority that the standard Endure gives you. After we'd all hit with them, I asked Steve and a few of the players to give their thoughts. Here is what they had to say. Okay, Karen, so you're playing with the what? The Endure Light?
Yeah, I think it's a nice weight.
Yeah.
Just for me, because I've only got a small hand, I think the grip's a little bit big for me, but I like the feel of it, and I like when it hits the sweet spot in the middle. It seems to have a bigger sweet spot. And
Who would you recommend that for? What sort of level would you say? Obviously, clearly not a beginner racket.
Intermediate.
Intermediate, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say intermediate.
Okay.
Right,
go on then,
these
talk
two.
about your... Come here a bit.
The Endure LS, which is obviously lighter,
Yeah.
and the Endure. First thing, I like the fact that there's a different texture rather than the laminate on the outside. The insert, it looks like graphite, but it's not. and it feels good.
Yeah.
Both obviously the same. And when you pick it up, it actually feels nice balance.
Yeah.
Nice balance. Goes through the air very nicely. I actually like it, and you can see it's like a teardrop shape. The beam. This is the beam.
Right.
It's a bit of a teardrop. And this yoke. This is the yoke.
Yeah.
This looks really nice. Looks like a lot of thought has gone into that design, so that gives you a bit of control, because it doesn't flex very much, because this will stop it flexing from side to side, meaning if you hit the ball there, it's going to stop it bending. If you hit the ball there, it's going to stop it bending that way. So off-centre hits would be good. Feels nice. This
Compared
one,
to your Defy
yeah,
that you've been playing with.
There's not as much power, and this one, the Defy, is a lot more powerful. The noise is a bit different. This is a bit more. It's quite stiff, but still a bit more flexible.
Still can't beat your Defy.
No, it's very good.
Ali, so you've tried the Endure LS, yeah? What do you
Not for me.
Nope.
Not for me. Straight away, just it's too light. It's too light, and
Too light.
it's just not what. I suppose for people like a light racket, it's perfect. But I like a heavy racket.
Right.
So I don't know. It's too much. I was
We'll
flailing
try-
it about, and
We'll try on that. Oh, somebody's
Yeah,
just taking
I was
it.
flailing about a bit. I mean, it looks pretty. That's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I like the colour,
Matches your outfit, Lee.
but it's
It
just
does actually.
so
It's
light.
kind of
It's
colour
just-
coordinated.
Yeah, it
You're
goes
probably
camouflage
a bit
on me, but it's just too light. I'm fucking about with it a bit
Too
too
light.
much. Yeah, yeah.
Right. What do you think about this racket actually? You're
Well,
actually
I've
using the
only just
top of the
started.
range.
Is it? I've only just started with this one. I've just played with that one over there.
Right.
It wasn't my favourite.
Yeah, that's somebody else's racket. That's not ours. So,
Yeah.
but what about this one?
It's feeling nice so far, actually.
Yeah.
I love playing at the net, so I'm just going to do some volleys with it and see how I get on.
Now, before we reveal which one everyone picked, I had to ask Steve the big question, because if you don't know, Steve regained his title at Queen's Club this February.
Okay, here we are. We've just won the over a certain amount of age Queen's Club doubles tournament with Minter, of course. He's a great partner. We communicated so well. Great team. One excitable, one calm. Yeah, exactly. Guess who's who? Okay. Anyway, well done.
So he'll be defending that title in February 2027. And I've set him a mission. When's the Queen's final? You've got to defend. You're actually the reigning champion.
I am, current defending champion at Queen's Club
Yeah.
in London,
is it?
of a certain age group. So
Yeah.
we've got to defend our title next February.
February.
We won it in 2004, 2026,
Right.
so 2027 February. Come on.
Well, our mission, Steve, is to find you a racket that's better than the Defy V1.
Okay, that's
Because
a-
you've got to play with it at the final, whatever you choose. So
Yes, that's a good mission to
that's,
have.
that's the mission.
We're going to keep looking until we find one.
And yes, I'll be filming all that, going through finding a racket and also going down to film the whole thing at Queen's next year. So hopefully you'll follow that through. After all the testing, the feedback was split, and that's what makes this comparison interesting. Players who liked a solid, confidence, inspiring feel preferred the Endure V1 because it's powerful, stable, and it feels like a proper weapon. The kind of racket that gives you authority on volleys and overheads. But the Endure LS V1 also had its fans. The lighter build and softer feel made it a hit with players who prefer speed, comfort and manoeuvrability. And one of the female testers actually preferred it for its effortless swing and control. Out of these two, which one? The heavy or the light?
The lighter one.
The lighter one. That's one to light. Remember these, Steve?
Yes.
And I like the
heavy.
the heavy.
So that's
for me.
1-1. And out of these two?
Obviously, the Endure
Heavy.
normal, not the LS.
Yes, yeah, the normal. That's not the Pro, by the way.
And out
Right.
of these two beauties,
Yeah,
can't go wrong with either of them. But at the end of the day, is that one?
heavy, yeah.
It's amazing.
Right.
Love it.
Okay, and out of those two, the heavy and the light?
Oh, the heavy.
The heavy.
Yeah.
Right, thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Lee.
So it wasn't unanimous, it was a genuine split between power and finesse. If you want that planted premium feel, go for the Endure V1. If you want quick reactions and comfort, go for the LS V1. Either way, you're getting a proper Wilson racket that feels like it belongs in the premium category. We actually gave Lisa the two spare demos at the end. She does love them. So we gave her the Endure and the Endure LS. So basically she can now help players at the club find the right Wilson racket for the game. So if you're at Broughton, please ask her for a hit. She'll talk Wilson all day long with you. She's a big Wilson fangirl. And listen, if you've made it this far into the video, you deserve a little heads up. So big news. Steve and I have now been approved for the official Wilson affiliate link. And that means that if you use it, and it's along the bottom of the video and it's also in the description below. So if you just click on that, just with your first order, you'll get a massive saving. And that's on the site. Obviously, there's all the paddle rackets, not just the ones, all Wilson rackets. There's tennis, there's shoes, women's clothes, men's clothes, there's pickleball, golf, basketball, there's all sorts of things. So they're climbing stuff if you're into that. So if you use that link, you're going to get a massive discount on your first order. So, fill your boots, as my dad would say. Yeah, fill your boots, get as much as you want. It's a gift from us to you. There's going to be more racket tests coming soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.